Hello, everyone. Andy Schwab coming to you on your Northern Ag Tea from a special broadcast at the the Montana Agri-Trade Exposition, of course, in Billings. And there's over 500 booths happening here at the annual Mate Show, and one of those, of course, Montana Beef Council. And with us now is the dietetic intern with Montana Beef Council, Austin Hua, and Austin through the MSU program. Give us just kind of this idea of what this dietetic intern program is.
Yeah, so this program, we go through a bunch of different rotations, typically through the hospital, through community rotations such as the Montana Beef Council, and working with food service. An example of that is working with the K-12 Billings School District. So that's kind of what we kind of do. We just kind of help around and help the community.
Well, I know with helping the community, it's also the young community, and Montana Beef Council is paired up with Montana High School Association to make sure that they're getting the right nutrition during some of these sports activities, and that's probably something that you've kind of taken an interest in, it sounds like.
Yeah, so I don't have much background in sports nutrition, but it's something I'm mostly interested in. Just kind of feeling for success and activities, and that's like the most important part, and beef plays a large role in that, and I think that's the most important message to get out there.
Couldn't agree with you more. Of course, Austin Hua, the dietetic intern with Montana Beef Council this year, but also at the Montana Beef Council booth, they have a pretty fun event going on for a giveaway of a $50 beef box bundle, and it's actually an obstacle course. We'll actually turn it over to our newest farm broadcaster, Colton Young, as he shows us how fast he can do. Now, I believe the leaderboard is 25 seconds. Colton, I got to know, are you ready to do this obstacle course in cowboy boots?
Not even the slightest. I'm going to fall on my face probably 4 times.
I'm glad we fed you some good quality beef before you got ready to do this, but we got our timer ready?
I'm ready.
Al is going to time us on the marks. Get set, go.
Go. Come on, Colton, go.
He has to bring the sacks of feed from one end, the 5 gallons, to the other ones. Oh, he's running behind. Now he has to dodge the cow here. Now he has to saddle the horse. Oh, he's going to go to the box jumps. Oh, he almost had a situation there, but Colton Young now has to saddle the horse. Stops the clock. Oh, my goodness, 26.11 seconds. 1 second off of the leaderboard. That puts him in third place behind 2 other very strong candidates. But that is going to wrap us up for this time right now at the Mate Show. Come back with me in a short bit. We'll talk about some of your cattle markets and the other ag markets here on your Northern Ag TV.
From the beginning, we've worked closely with farmers. BNSF's ties to the agricultural community go back 175 years. Together, we've innovated to make the U.S. agriculture supply chain one of the most efficient and productive in the world. Our strong relationship powers BNSF still today and helps us move the nation like no one else can. At BNSF, we move the nation for you.
Talking with someone that you know is stressed out, those are difficult things to approach, but if you're good friends with those people, reach out and say, I'm here to talk to you. We can find somewhere to get some assistance. It's hard to get involved, but at the same time, you want to just say, hey, there is help available.
For more tips in dealing with stress in agriculture or for free counseling for egg producers, visit beyondtheweather.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to your Northern Ag TV as we get ready to look over your markets. And hey, big congratulations to Colton Young. I can't believe it. If it was me, I'd be breathing air still pretty bad. So big job of Colton Young to do that obstacle course. And as we look at some of your markets, we did see the cattle futures coming into the weekend with a little bit of gains on the feeder cattle futures, where live cattle futures didn't quite find that same ambition as many of those negotiated cash cattle markets did come in softer again this week. As you may see, $3 to $4 drops on those live deals, coming in $198 to $200 on those hundredweights, while dress cattle down $5 this week again at $315. A lot of that was hurt by some of the box beef prices continuing to see their struggles as they now sit under $312 a hundredweight, and that of course is due to the consumer demand questions about buying at the grocery store and the fact that we're not seeing this grilling season kick in quite yet. Now, as we turn to some of your local auctions, prices are still holding in pretty well for some of the local auctions. As we go to Torrington Livestock last week in their feeder steer test, well, those 7-weight steers, they averaged 304, and heifer mates right at 270, which is really decent prices for being able to hold on to what we've been able to hold on to over the last several months. Now, when we look at some of the wheat futures, we did see those coming into the weekend on a split trend, with spring wheat softening by a little bit, while winter wheat was able to gain a little bit of traction, but that did follow 2 days of pretty steep losses, and unfortunately looking like we're going to be softer in a week-over-week comparison, as many of the trade was worried about some of the deep freeze happening across many of the winter wheat states. But now with the warmer temperatures coming and questions on the exports, that's certainly going to add a little bit of pressure to some of those wheat markets. Well, that's all the time we have for today's Northern Ag TV, but as always, you can find these prices and much more on our website, northernag.net. For Northern Ag Network, I'm Eddie Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.